We've been here as a project for over 15 years now, and we're here to educate the local community about the Mendip quarry industry and why we need the resources, especially the limestone rock. It's very variable what we do. One day we could be full up with school children where year threes will be learning all about rocks. We'll help them identify the rock types, igneous, metamorphic, sedimentary. So that could be one day of the week, and another day we'll be working with an adult community group. At the weekend, we like to open up our centre to be more available to the local community, so we can accommodate all age ranges basically. When I was at university, I studied environmental science, but always then I was interested in geology, and I joined the Geology Society and went out on field trips and loved it. So I've always had that interest, learning about where does the physical basis of our ecosystem start. After the university, I went to work for myself for a while with my husband. We had our own company for a while doing environmental management, then started here as a volunteer. I helped set up the Children's Wildlife Club for the Science Centre, which is called the Wildlife Watch Group, and then gradually became more and more involved until I got a part-time job, and then finally the last 5 years I've been the centre manager. Seeing children's faces light up when they find their first fossil, I think that's always a highlight. Recently we took a group to a site fossil hunting, and it was great to find them all queuing up, waiting to have their fossil identified. And I always find that gives me a buzz. I think it is such an interesting job. There are so many different roles out there. We regularly go into schools and talk about the amazing different careers that you could have, not just in a quarry extracting the rock, but the supply chain around it, or whether you're interested in doing laboratory work and science, analysing the rock chemistry, or down drilling a rock face and looking at what type of rock you're just discovering. You're the first human being to have ever seen it. There's apprenticeship schemes as well, so you can actually learn on the job and be paid to do the job while you're learning. I think I've always been striving to become a good environmental educator, and there are a number of role models out there. Professor Alice Roberts, she's been really great and inspirational, and I model myself on her style of teaching. Of course, Mary Anning has got to be number one, because it was just so sad at the time that her work was plagiarised by the men that ran the Geological Society then, and sad that she never really got the full acknowledgement in her lifetime. But it's great now that we understand that science is for everybody, and it's great that we can celebrate the amazing work that these women from the past have done.